Hello, fans, collectors, and investors. Welcome back to Iconic Baseball. I'm Iconic Al, and today I am honored to introduce number 60 on my top 100. This is a man who is a legend in Detroit and played his entire 22-year career with the Tigers. Over that time, he amassed 92.9 WAR, a member of the 3,000 hit club, and was at his best during the 1968 World Series. A series in which he hit .379 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs. I haven't even mentioned his defense. He was a 10-time Gold Glove Award winner. So this guy was a true legend. Let's give it up for the great Al Kaline.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
When I think about Al Kaline, I think consistent excellence. And if you're a manager filling out a lineup card, who do you want to pencil in at right field? Al Kaline. For 22 seasons, he was durable, he was consistently excellent, offensively and defensively, compiling a 92.9 WAR, which is very elite, hitting .297 with a .376 on base percentage, walking more than he struck out. How was his production? Well, 855 OPS, 134 OPS plus. He won a batting title, he compiled 3,000 hits, 399 home runs. He was an 18-time All-Star. And in my opinion, he's easily in the top 10 among right fielders all time. In fact, I have him ranked the 8th greatest right fielder of all time, just behind Frank Robinson and Tony Gwynn. And one thing I haven't even touched on yet is his defense. He was the predominant defensive right fielder in the American League during the time he played. Much like Clemente was the predominant defensive right fielder in the National League. So basically throughout the 50s, 60s, you had Clemente winning Gold Glove Awards every year in the National League at right field, and you had Al Kaline winning Gold Glove Awards every year in the American League. So they were sort of counterparts in a way. In the postseason, in 1968, he really earned his nickname. He really won the hearts and souls of Detroit people, fans, when he had an epic .379 average with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs to propel the Tigers to the win in the 1968 World Series. He hit .333 career in the postseason. So he's one of those guys that elevated his game when it mattered, in the clutch, in the postseason. So that's a property, a trait that people really remember when you're thinking of all-time greats, legends, iconic athletes. The guys that did it in the postseason are certainly remembered. All right, here we have a single-sign baseball that is inscribed Hall of Fame 80, the year that Al Kaline was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Beautiful single-sign ball, blue ballpoint. This is on a Gene Buddig American League baseball. And just not much to say about that except just a beautiful single-sign baseball. He's one of those guys that was a prolific signer at card shows and events throughout his retirement years. So you can find Al Kaline signed items quite easily on the market. This is a set that I talk about a lot. This is the 97 Donruss Signature Significant Signatures. A set that I just love. I love the 98 set as well. But this is a period of time, a brief period of time in history where you had on-card autographs of all-time greats that were being pack inserted. And these were serial numbered to 2000. But these guys, were participating in this set. And pretty cool to think that Al Kaline held this card, signed this card, and mailed it back to Donruss to be inserted into Donruss signature packs. It's kind of, was a brief window of time before they started the sticker autos where, the all-time greats might sign 20 sheets of stickers, those would get mailed back to the card companies, and then the card company would affix those stickers to whatever cards they saw fit. But I really like these late 90s on-card autos of all-time greats and of current stars, because I think it was a fun time in the hobby where, memorabilia cards were memorabilia cards. On-card autos were on-card autos. There wasn't any trickery or shenanigans, or jerseys were actually game used, game worn. Bats were actually game used and game worn. And the player that you're getting a signed card of actually held that particular card and signed it. I think that's a little more special than having some sticker affixed to a card the player never saw, or maybe never even signed off on, that they want to be pictured in that way on that card. Now, Al Kaline saw this card, and he chose to sign his name over his likeness, over the image of Al Kaline. And that was a choice that Al Kaline made, and I love it, because, he had some artistic say in how that card would look. You can't say that about the later sticker autos, or the card company really has all the say. Anyway, I digress. On to my favorite. I always default back to playing days items. I think these are always preferable in my opinion. This is a beautiful 1959 Topps Al Kaline, one of the original components of my collection, going way back a couple decades. Again, for a player like Al Kaline, similarly to Ernie Banks, the 54 Kaline is pricey, and I kind of really like the look of this 59 Kaline. I think it's a fifth year, but really still captures that early Kaline era, and I love the color on it, the image of it. You can see him just finishing a swing there, and it's a PSA 5. Again, it's a pretty standard population, nothing too rare. But when you compare, a fifth-year Kaline in a respectable 5 to what you pay for a 54 Kaline rookie, yeah, that's much more palatable, much more affordable to the average collector like myself. So, my strategy is generally to focus on images that I like, try to cover as many sets as possible, pick up rookie cards when I can, but again, I don't need the rookie card. I'd love to have a rookie card, but within the budget, I do what I can. So that's 59 Topps Al Kaline, one of my favorite from that 59 set. And that's all I got. Pretty short one today. Thank you for following along, as always. And until next time, keep collecting and stay iconic.